Alright, first and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, all honor and glory unto the Most High Yahweh, Basham Yahushai, Basham Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders that rule well at Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to the Akia Mother pushing his gospel in sincerity and truth. Shalom to the humble and sincere sisters out there as well. Shalom. Come now with this lesson. I didn't really have a title for it. I'm not too sure what I'll title it yet, but basically just a short video based upon really focus, and in the focus, like in terms of focusing on Yahweh Hashem Yahushai and not your woman. The scriptures tell us say love your wife, and that is understood, but it's one thing to be in love and to love your wife, and another thing to be obsessed. Because these men in the world, they put women on a pedestal and they would go their wits for them and they would give their lives to their women. They look into R&B, niggas singing music, build a whole career on singing songs for women, And we all know in this society, women are just placed above men, in every way. Right? But remember, Yahweh Bashim Yosha, he requires our all, and he wouldn't be able to give you all if all your focus is not on him. And I'm still not saying that to not focus on your wife, because as an Israelite man, your main priority and your main duty in this life is to serve Yahweh Bashim Yosha. But if you have a wife, your duty is also to take care of her. And if you have children, your duty will be to take care of them and to love them as well. And by loving your wife and by loving your children and teaching them the right thing, by doing that, you show that you love Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Because you're doing the right thing. Right? So let me just go to 1 Corinthians chapter 7 verse 32. Already would explain itself. It say the 1 Corinthians chapter 7 verse 32, it say, but I would have you without carefulness. He that is unmarried cared for the things that belong to the Lord, or he may please the Lord. But he that is married cared for the things that are of the world, or he may please his wife. You understand? Now verse 34, it said there is difference also between a wife and a virgin. It said the unmarried woman cared for the things of the Lord, that she may be holy both in body and spirit. But she that is married cared for the things of the world, or she may please her husband. You understand? So it's both ways. It's not just men, there's women as well. Alright? And they don't have any deep breakdown for this precept. Because imagine if a virgin with wives, imagine if you were single. You're single. Imagine you're single, you had no job, you had nothing to do at all. You would focus on Yahweh Bashim Yahushai 24/7. We do that, but men had to work, men had a wife, men had a children, we have lives. Our lives are governed by Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, but at the end of the day, we're still in this captivity. We have things to do. Right? But imagine if you didn't have any of those things, right? You would be focused on the word 24/7. Right? And the scriptures say that. It say, he that is unmarried cared for the things that belong to the Lord, how he may please the Lord. Because your mind would just be on the Lord. And then verse 33 it says, but he that is married cared for the things that are of the world, how he may please his wife. You will think about where you could buy your wife to make she happy, and you'll think about her happiness. And there's nothing wrong with that, There's nothing wrong with that at all. but you just you had to have an understanding about it, and don't let your love for your wife consume you and pull you away from the scriptures and from Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. That is the point I'm trying to draw on right now. And the same thing for the woman. I say, but she that is married cared for the things of the world, how she may please her husband. So just as the man thinking what I could do to make my wife happy, the woman thinking what she could do to make her husband happy. And it is very easy for his focus to be fully on her, vice versa. For example, and that's just one wife. Imagine men that have multiple wives. I mean, some of us could pull it off. I for one know I wouldn't be able to pull it off. One is enough, right? Right now, But the majority of us, we know that we can't deal with 6, 7, 8 women right now, and still have our focus on the Yahweh Shem Yeshua 100%. Because imagine if you had to think about number 1 happiness, number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You had to give each one of them equal amount of attention. Because women want attention. You had to give them equal attention. If you're doing this for one, you have to do it for all of them. Right? When are you gonna get the time to reflect, meditate on the word, and do the works of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai? You understand? So if for the brethren out there that's single, don't fight to be in a relationship, because hey, you're gonna have everything you desire in the kingdom, and women wouldn't even be of the greatest reward. Having multiple women wouldn't be up there in the glorious things that she shall receive, right? So don't even worry about that. Go over to the book of Matthew chapter 6 verse 21. It say, for where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. And I continue to bring out this verse because it's a powerful precept. Wherever your treasure is, there will your heart be also. So is your treasure in your wife? Is your treasure in your kids? Is your treasure in your friends? Or is your treasure in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai? And if your treasure is in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, there will your heart be also. There will your focus be. Your life will be governed around that. But if your treasure is within your wife or your kids, your family, then that's where your heart is. And it wouldn't be in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You see, if your heart is with Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, that means that your heart will be with your family as well. But if your heart is with your family alone, that means it will not be with Yahweh Bashim Yahushai as well. It will just be with them. But through the Lord, through the scriptures, we know that a man should love his wife, and we know that a man should provide for his children. That is understood. So by worshiping Yahweh Shem Yahushai and giving him Most High your all, doing those things would be second nature. But if you take all your time and effort into your family alone and disregard the Most High and his works, that is when the unbalance would form. Right? Now go to 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 6, I think, and I will end it here. It say, I'll start at verse 6, 1 Peter 5 and 6. It say, humble yourselves therefore under the mighty hand of Yahweh, that he may exalt you in due time. Verse 7, casting all your care upon him, for he cared for you. Right? It never say half of your care. You need to cast all your care on the Most High. You gotta give him everything, and you gotta give him your last breath. You know, you gotta grind, you gotta work real hard. There's not an easy road. You have to work harder to serve Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, to receive the things that you want. You can't get everything by doing nothing. You gotta sacrifice everything to gain everything. You know? They say for he cared for you. So Yahweh Hashem Yahushua cares for us. The Most High loves us. There's the reason he's been forgiving us all these times. And he's still gonna save us. Lord willing, we are those chosen. You know, he's still gonna save the elect and wanted from this destruction after all the things that we have done. Right? It says verse 8, it says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. Be vigilant. Keep your eyes open. You know, don't get catch slipping. And if you focusing on your wife 24/7, it's just a matter of time before you get caught slipping. It's always the people that are not focusing, the people that are not constantly working on their craft. Those are the ones that get hit by life, you know, when they least expect it. But if you're head on 24/7, you constantly thinking about Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, and you constantly just looking for anything that may seem like trouble, that may seem like temptation. You know, you vigilant. You're not gonna be caught slipping. You know. Hey, so to sum up this whole lesson, it's just basically your main focus should be on Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. You shouldn't even worry about your family. You know, by you casting everything on the Most High, your family will be protected. You know, by you giving Yahweh Hashem, as I said, if you give the Most High everything, he's gonna give you back everything. Aye, and with that, I hope this lesson was edifying, giving all praises, honor, and glory unto the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Makakadash. Shalom.